Hey guys, Jeff here. Thanks for watching Thrift Sell Thrift haul videos. If you like thrift haul videos, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed and you're enjoying watching them, please share with somebody. Maybe they might like it too. Yeah, this is a example. This thrift haul is an example of not getting as much as you sometimes do, which is the case. Reselling can be a roller coaster ride. Sometimes you get a bunch of good stuff, sometimes you get less good stuff. But after doing it for a while, I have noticed that I can usually get some good stuff. And that's what has happened here. This is 2, maybe 3 small trips to the thrift in which I spent, I think if I remember right, I spent like $25 on one, like 15 on another, and like 10 on another. And so this is all that stuff from 3 different trips. Usually, ideally, in some of the other videos I've explained that I pay about $50 for a full cart, and that is where you catch the break on the price at my Goodwill. This is not that. This is me paying full price, the normal full price for weight of these particular items. And all that is to say, sometimes you have to pay up a little bit more to get less stuff, which it's unfortunate, but if you're not finding it, then that's just the way it is. And that's the way it is this week. The last video was last week, and I got a couple carts in a row. This week I didn't get full carts, so it had to kind of pile up, and this is that pile. So I'll get started with the clothing like normal. We got a hat, vintage camo, in really good shape. Needs to be reshaped, but that's probably a $10 hat. Got some vintage rustler, western wear sort of stuff, pearl snap, short sleeve. That should be $10-15. And it's we're moving towards summer, so short sleeves will be good. I'll just wait and sell these a little bit later. Another one, these came out in the same bin. A couple pearl snap rustler shirts, western wear. This is just a t-shirt that they'll give me $5 at the resale place. I have my resale, my other 2 bags sold that I had under the table. Now I have my resale pile going, so I'll just put that in that pile. This is a shirt that I'll list on eBay, Dead & Company. There was a hat, Dead & Company, in one of the last videos that sold, I want to say, for $35. I think I said in the video this should sell anywhere from $25 to $60. I think I took an offer for $35 if I remember right. But this will get listed on eBay, Dead & Company. I'd be happy if I got $20 for that. But I see that particular shirt going for like $60, but it's the same sort of situation. I'll list it for a little higher and hope for at least $25. Next is a pair of 511 tactical pants. It's a smaller size, but it's still, generally speaking, these go for $20, or these are good for $20. I'll probably list it for $30. Be happy to take an offer at $20. This is a vintage, just super random golf sweatshirt, embroidered, made in USA, white, clean. This will probably go to the resale place, and I'd be happy to get $5 for it. I'm just gonna put it right down there. My bags are full right now, so I probably will get those out. Put this in it. This is a decent looking hoodie. It's Adidas. It's got embroidery all over it. If it were, got embroidery on the sleeves. If it were vintage, it would be pretty good. It might be Y2K. I don't know. It's cut and sew, so it's got, you know, all the different fun things going on about it. Cut and sew, embroidery on the sleeves, big back hit. And I might be able to sell it on eBay for say 20, 30 bucks. But I think I'm just gonna put it in the resale bag and see if they like it. Just because I have better things than this that I can put on eBay, and taking the time to put the better things on is just kind of a judgment call you gotta make sometimes, and then moving some of the other stuff out of the way faster can be, I don't know, can work out. Next is a vest I just got for just the heck of it. I don't think it's worth a lot of money, but I just thought it was neat. It's like a good, I don't know, couple bucks at a garage sale. It weighs next to nothing. I paid next to nothing for it. A couple bucks at a garage sale. Sometimes just, I don't know, if it weighs nothing. I could probably list that on eBay. I didn't even look up what they go for, but maybe I can get 10 on eBay. I don't know. But it's one of those things, like if it takes too much time to sell, then it's not even worth it. And then this last thing I'll use the camera up there for to show is a vintage Raiders towel. NFL Raiders towel. It's kind of a fun graphic, just the old beach towel. And I looked that up. I think it should go for $20 at least. I'll probably list it for 30 and hope to get 20 for it. It's just kind of random. I don't think a lot of people are looking for, I mean, you got to be a real fan to buy that kind of thing. I don't know that a lot of people are looking for it, so it might take a little while to sell, but I think it's good for 20 bucks. I'll grab the camera and bring you down here to show some of this other stuff. This was kind of me pulling it together, just trying to make sure that spending my time in the thrift was gonna pay off. So I'm just grabbing just the stuff that's worth buying in terms of paying a little more for how heavy it is. And so I got a bunch of bags of toys. I found one pretty cool Star Wars vehicle from the 90s, I want to say. And it looks cool from this angle. From this angle, it's missing the back door. But it did have a couple figures in there, I want to say. At least one figure in there. I recently found a bunch of other figures, so now I can probably lot those up with that ship and sell them all together for like maybe between $30 and $50. That ship just kind of will make all the figures look more cool, I think. Then I got some VHS for the collection. That's pretty fun. Time Bandits, I haven't seen that in forever. I remember liking that. I got a little Money DVD. I think that goes for 20 bucks. I think I looked it up. I think it goes for 20 bucks at least. Same thing with this. Used even goes for 20 bucks. Got Tula, a pretty cool book about Pez. It's got all the different pricing and stuff, but I mean the pricing is probably out of date, but it shows all sorts of fun, just fun old stuff, and you can just, I mean, the prices are probably out of date, but you can learn from it still. Little fun coloring book. These are fun to find. These can be pretty good depending on the company they're made by. Just, they look, you know, to most people they just look like, oh, that's a little toy. But some people collect them. This happens to be this brand here. What is it? Norscott Group? Something like that. I think that goes for 20 bucks at least. Maybe more. Things like this can be good. Pelican box. Opens up, waterproof. Little padding inside sort of thing. I think I've said it before in another video. I grab all the Goosebumps books and I just lot them up and sell them. you know, 20 at a time, stuff like that. A couple little, those might be dollar store guys. I don't even know. I just like He-Man stuff, so I picked them up. They cost almost nothing because they weigh almost nothing. Other little random figures here, little things I don't even know what they are, basically, but I just pick them up, and if they're worth more than $1 and don't weigh that much, I pick them up. That's what's going on in these bags, basically. Got a vintage Smurfs button, just cute. Not sure if it's worth any money at all. I didn't look it up. I got these little things, and I don't know what they are. Maybe someone watching this knows what they are and can put it in the comments. It looks like Transformer stuff, but I don't know for sure. Might be Transformer, it might be McDonald's. I know this one is pretty cool. It's missing the door on this side, but it is like McDonald's or Burger King, something like that. We got a Peter Pan toy, some other vintage toy that I don't remember the name of. Unfortunately, he's broken. He's missing his hair, little ponytail. This one is Chopper. Me and Lucas have been watching this TV show recently, and Chopper's awesome. But I've been picking him up. I have multiples of this because I think we're gonna paint all his different paint jobs, because he's on a TV show and they always got to go in hiding, and he ends up getting a different paint job to look like other droids. So I think we might end up doing that as like something fun to do. Mr. Beast put out a line of toys. I thought I would grab those just because anytime I see them, just because I don't know, I feel like that'll be a thing that people will have as a collector sort of thing someday. I found this big bag of vintage patches, and I started looking them up. I just found a couple that are definitely vintage just based on the packaging, and I thought these are worth grabbing, even though it's not worth tons of money. Like one of these, generally speaking, is $5, but there's lots and lots and lots of them online. So like that one, that's a vintage patch. There's lots and lots and lots of them online, sold, you know, singly, and I figure I'll sell this whole, I'll sell that whole lot of them and try and get, you know, half my money back. Oh, I kept this pile at $50. I think I explained that in the beginning. It kind of all added up to $50. But I'll see if I can get half that 50 back out of just those patches. I think that I should be able to. Maybe I'll get even a little more. But then there's just kind of more random toys. There's a couple other things, like these guys were brand new, so I thought I'd grab them to see if Tula or Lucas want to mess with them and see what paint markers are like. I always pick up cameras. Some of them end up being really good money. Little digital cameras are really hot right now for whatever reason. Oftentimes you can't test them because there's no charger or battery. Sometimes there's no battery in them. I still grab them because even if they don't work, even if you don't know if they work, you can sell like 10 of them at a time for like $50, and they're electrical, so you pay less money for electrical at the Goodwill bins. And so I probably paid, 25 cents for that. So, and then the rest of this is just random little bits and bobs that fall to the bottom of the bin. No one really cares about all that much to go too far into the bin sometimes, and you get lucky and find a bunch of good stuff. These are different Beyblades. You lock those up, can be good. Different figures, lock those up, it can be good. Different Bakugan, get a few of those and it can be good. The rest of this is action figures. There's a couple of fun ones in here, but there's more Beyblade. There's another Mr. Beast, more Beyblade, Bakugan. There's a couple cool Legos in there that Lucas will love. There's a little Sonic that's fun. Ooh, he's holding a hot dog. He might be really good. I sold a Sonic a little while back for $50. He just happened to have a rare, like he was holding his fist closed, or maybe had a thumbs up or something, and it just happened to be a rare one. But I always pick those guys up. There's more Lego in here. Some of those can be really rare. This one, maybe it's got paint spilled on it, it looks like. I don't know. Might be a rare one. There's some Dragon Ball Z. This I thought was fun. This guy is vintage. He can go right up here with these guys. Just and fit right in. Because he's the same, I think he's from the same line, like X-Men and kind of the same time. He can go right up there with those guys. Pretty fun. And then I got this guy. He's modern, but he's, you know, he's ready for some sort of, I don't know, alteration or something. Could be fun. That's part of the thing that I explained in one video. I'm grabbing stuff just to like do kind of like crafts with, just for me and the kids to have fun with. But here's another pile of random. Looks like there's some fishing line or something in there. But it's even more, you know, random stuff. Figures. These guys, when you get the whole set, they go for $20. So I always pick that up. There's a big Bakugan. Pretty cool looking guy. Another figure that looks familiar to me, but I don't know who it is. And that's what's kind of fun about, I think in one of the last videos I had a couple Halo, and there was a red and a blue one, Halo figures, and one of them ended up being an exclusive out of the UK, so it was rare, and I sold it for $35 pretty quickly too. Here's another, I think that's Halo. Another Halo here. Pretty fun stuff. Little parts and pieces to other things that are vintage. There's another Halo guy. I've never seen one clear like that, so that's worth looking up. Let's see. These little guys are good to grab. They're also Halo, but they're little Mega Constructs. And then we got some more Beyblade and just fun little things that don't cost me much money, you know, but they add up. Some of them are fun. You know, that's a Solo figure from the more recent movie. But like I've said in past videos, all this stuff adds up. You sell a lot of this for $25, you sell a lot of that for $25, and then next thing you know, you're in the profit. You got your money back, and you're well in the profit pretty quickly. People like this stuff. That's why I grab it. So yeah, anyways, thrift haul video for this week. I don't know if I've been doing them once a week or every several days, I guess. I don't know. But it's been fun, and I'm having a good time doing it. If you like this kind of stuff, subscribe. I'm going to continue doing it for the remainder of being a reseller, which should be quite a while because it's going really well. I've said in the past that I've done it for 7 years, and I'm going on it'll be 8 years in November this year. So it's going pretty well. I got a whole garage full of stuff. That ends up happening. Some people complain about it. Some people think that it's awful, but I really like it. I enjoy organizing. I enjoy going through things. I sometimes go through bins. Like I have bins right over here. See the bins there? Sometimes I go through bins and I forgot something awesome that I got just because I just keep getting more stuff. And then I list it, and then I make money off of it. So it's nice to have a lot of stuff. And it's kind of like having money in the bank. It's kind of like having money in the bank. You can always pull from this bin to list. You can always pull from this bin to go sell at a resale place or something. So it's a pretty interesting way to go. I enjoy it a lot, and I'm enjoying making these videos. Again, if you like this kind of stuff, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.